want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Hey folks, welcome back. It is 0 dark 30. I've blasted out of the bunker, heading into the darkness, looking for the light. Good golly. There's no real, I don't know, reality versus the fantasy clown world. I mean, I take humor as an approach to dealing with what's happening in the world, but good golly, the buffoonery is crazy. Now, sometimes I wonder, has it always been this clownish and I'm just now realizing it? Or are we truly in some crazy place? Well, right, when Robert De Niro, a buffoon-like actor, shows up in New York City to stand in for Biden, the president of the United States, what kind of world is that? Where did that make sense? When was that the model that works? Oh my goodness. Clown world. Or, is there, have we ever been in reality? I thought about this. I thought, since when was the last time a celebrity really stood in and got political? And it reminded me of Frank Sinatra creating a jingle for John F. Kennedy. The jingle was everybody's voting for Kennedy or something like that. It was just simple, mindless crap. And I thought, God, were people that stupid back then? Makes me feel better about the stupid people today, but here's the problem. Stupid then, stupid today, taking us in the wrong direction. Still, we're just going in the wrong direction. We're heading deeper into this clown world. I mean, I can give you some more examples. And just the reason we would do this, examine it this way, is at some point someone's going to have to face reality, face the grown-ups, right? Make real decisions. So, let's take a little peek, right? Some craziness. I mean, even the liberals are looking at what's going on, saying, this just doesn't feel right. That would be Micah from the Morning Joe show, talking about the De Niro thing. She says, this just doesn't feel right. Well, right, because you apply the fantasy world of the actor in Hollywood and try and make it make sense in a real world setting where, things just don't work that way. They just don't work that way. Like I see Andrew Weissman, super Democrat attorney, architect of so many of the attacks on Trump. In other words, he's an avowed communist, socialist scumbag. Hell-bent, not just bent, but hell-bent on destroying America. Well, he's enjoying so much of what Judge Merchan is doing with, the gag orders, the unconstitutional crap in court. He's so impressed by it. He says, I have a man crush on him. So, yeah, Andrew Weissman, super, super commie, has a man crush. Wow. That's what we got, folks. That's what we got. But, the clownish craziness of what is happening, right? It's funny. Entertainment is funny when it's on a stage or on a movie screen. But when it comes off the screen and it's in your world, it makes you wonder. It does. It just makes you wonder. Almost half the audience that was with Biden in Philadelphia were kids out of a school. I think they were pulled out of a school and told, you'll stand here and hold these signs. Look at it. Look at it. I mean, I'm sure they were told, would you like to see the president of the United States? You can go see the president, right? No wonder Elmo was there. Again, clownishness. You look at the absolute destructive power of the military and nuclear arsenal in the hands of a man who's introduced by a puppet clown, right? And an administration and a campaign that says, bring out all your kids. We want kids because, they've like, there's never been a problem with Biden around children sniffing on them and groping on them and stuff. Just crazy clown world. Are we going to survive this? Are we going to survive it? I don't think so. Right? I am told that if I don't pay my bills, they come and get me and throw me out of my house and take my car and take my food and take my bank, take everything, take my life away. If I don't behave and do what I'm told, right? Follow the rules, in other words. Balance your checkbook, pay your bills, pay your taxes. Oh, good golly, pay your taxes. But look at Washington, D.C. Look at Congress. How can we expect Congress to hold anyone accountable when they can't hold themselves accountable? The reality is you can't spend what you don't have unless you borrow it. And if you're borrowing it, the person from whom you are borrowing, they're going to want it back. They're going to want it back. Comes a day when reality just comes slamming back like a screen door. And the further it's pulled open and then released, the harder it's going to swing shut and just slam on your fingertips, right? Trying to hang on. We really do have a clown world, folks. I mean, this just popped up, and I don't have to make this up. See, the interesting thing is reality shows me the clown world out there, and I don't have to make it up. There was a man who was supposed to be in court for driving on a suspended license, but he appeared in court via a Zoom type call. And he was on his computer on a Zoom call in court for a suspended license while he was driving. Now, I know this is just one guy, but it's indicative, it's illustrative of just the wildness that's out there. Wild, rampaging, stupid. Are you prepared? And this is where we go. Is if there is a return to normalcy or as close as right things can get, how do we get there? It's a tricky one. How do you get there from here? Right? It takes some effort. Or things just go back all by themselves. And when it does, everything that is supported by the craziness, everything that's supported by it has a problem. Right? Humans, other humans, the clowns that don't want to go back to normal reality, actual thinking, consequences, accountability, etc. And that's why we're prepared. I mean, the demands put on us by the government are unbelievably inhumane and inhuman, and not to mention against the law. Right? And so when that comes to an end, what are humans going to do? If you think they misbehave in clown world, imagine how much they'll misbehave when they're told they can't be clowns anymore. Right? Look at the literal pie-faced clowns out there dancing for children. Right? These drag queens, they're clowns. They're literal sexualized freakish clowns. Even the Vatican, right, has a clown drag queen show up, and it's like really. So when you tell them no more, what do you think's going to happen? The government, what do you think's going to happen when the military gets done clowning around? You think Russia's clowning around? No. Crazy world, folks. I sure hope you are prepared. because chance favors the prepared mind.